Good afternoon, everyone. Excited that you are here for our graduation ceremony today. We're going to give people just a few seconds to get into our waiting room. We're expecting a large crowd, and then we'll get started. This is such an exciting time of the semester.
Believe we have most folks in the room now.
Okay, great. We'll get started. Well, good afternoon again, everyone. Congratulations and welcome to celebrating your graduation and amazing success with your KDP peers from across the country. Your Kappa Delta Pi journey began as an esteemed member of a National Honor Society in education. Moving forward, you now transition as a member of KDP's premier national Moving forward, you now transition as a member of KDP's premier National Professional Association for Educators. To foster community, we encourage you to turn your cameras on if possible. We want to see you and give you an opportunity to meet your peers who share your passion for education and excitement for graduation. We'd like to ask you to introduce yourself in the chat by sharing your name, your current university, or school district, city, and state. So again, please drop in the chat where you are joining us from. I see you typing, so I know it's coming. All right, Detroit, Michigan, Florida, Puerto Rico. How exciting. West Palm Beach, Memphis. Oh, here they come. Alabama, Los Angeles. Wow, all over.
Mhm.
I see Indianapolis, Touro University. I see North Carolina, New Jersey. Oh my gosh, Buffalo. Wow, Wyoming, all across. Thank you all for sharing. It's great to connect with so many KDP members from literally across America. I am Dr. Misty Haycock, President of Kappa Delta Pi's National Board of Directors and Counselor Emerita of the Omicron Pi chapter at UNC Charlotte. Joining me today are Dr. Angela Goodloe, KDP President-elect, Tonya Egan, Chief Executive Officer, Christopher Whited, Chief Experience Officer, and Raven Harris, Director of Digital Marketing, all who serve you from the KDP National Office.
We gather today to celebrate your graduation as an educator who strives for teaching excellence. You are an important member of KDP's vibrant community of educators who understand you, support you, inspire, and empower you in every stage of your career. Let's begin by celebrating what you love most about an educator. Share why you love teaching in this chat.
Dr. Goodloe, I believe you have a message in the chat as well. Go Sharks.
Great. Sounds good. Well, as you have shared, a couple of you have shared your message in the chat. I also welcome some of you to unmute to share your why with us.
Oh, I see inspiring the next generation. Love working with students. Love making a difference. And you all make a difference. More than a career, it's a vocation to serve. watching students grow. 30 years of impacting the lives of students and families. Way to go. Connecting with students in those aha moments, cultivating impressionable minds to be their best selves. These are all so positive, and you can tell you truly have a passion for teaching. How exciting to see such inspiring responses. One of the many benefits of being a KDP member is being a part of a community of like-minded people who are deeply passionate about education, always learning and growing together to change our world for the better.
Congratulations on your graduation. You did the hard work to reach this pivotal milestone in your life. Each of you is a dedicated educator who will transform lives and communities through your critical work as a teacher. Let's begin the ceremony to celebrate you.
KDP's core values represent what KDP members stand for and believe in all we say and do: community, belonging, leadership, and celebration guide us throughout our personal and professional lives. As you continue to exemplify KDP's values in your teaching journey, you will affect the lives of thousands of students as their role model, mentor, and teacher. Your students will look to you as a source of guidance and mastery. Never forget the significance of your role as a teacher and strive to live so that others are strengthened and inspired. As a KDP member, you stand on the shoulders of great historical figures in education who were also KDP members. Your commitment to KDP's values and educational excellence puts you in the company of esteemed trailblazers like John Dewey, Albert Einstein, Margaret Mead, Eleanor Roosevelt, Jean Piaget, George Washington Carver, Jane Addams, and many more. You have the whole world ahead of you and are writing your legacy as I speak. Someday your name may be added to KDP's legacy list of trailblazers in education. KDP members will look to your teaching legacy for inspiration as they build their own legacy.
Your KDP community impacts the lives of others only as far as each KDP member continues to embody its virtues. You shall inspire and strengthen others to pursue unbiased inquiry, peace, and social justice by encouraging students to lead self-actualized lives. Teachers and trailblazers need to be inspired, celebrated, and supported. Your KDP teacher member community will continue to provide you with the personal recognition, support, tools, and real-world techniques you will need to thrive as an educator.
Each KDP member is valued as a whole person. With KDP, you are empowered to live your best life in and out of the classroom. Members like you learn to live a better quality of life through support by your KDP teacher peers and experts in a safe environment to focus on your well-being, express your views, and learn to stand up for your rights. One day, when you become a teacher of excellence, we ask you to reach back and give a hand up to new KDP teacher members following in your footsteps. You will become an inspiration for the next generation of teachers. The KDP legacy is now yours to steward. So to teach that our words inspire a will to learn. So to serve that each day may enhance the growth of exploring minds. So to live that we may guide young and old to know the truth.
You're on mute. The choice of you.
On behalf of the National Board of Kappa Delta Pi, I recognize each of you as an exemplary member of the premier National Professional Association and Honor Society for Educators. Please go forth and provide quality, equitable education for all. In a few minutes, we will be showing you a video of yourself and other graduates so you can see all the amazing people who share your journey. As a valued member of KDP's National Professional Association for Educators, you are part of an exclusive community of passionate educators who are in all stages of their career. Let's look at some of your many professional growth opportunities with KDP as you graduate and start a new chapter in your life.
As part of your KDP community, you can participate in national volunteer and leadership growth opportunities, attend in-person and virtual educator events, as well as connect and share with teachers in safe, supportive online KDP communities. Your achievements will be celebrated with awards and recognition for teachers. Classroom grant funds will help your students, and scholarships will support your continued education. You will learn how to care for and live your best life in and out of the classroom through The Rooted Teacher by KDP. Teachers across America will support you as your peers. You can travel with exclusive member discounts, and you will have access to a suite of affordable professional and personal insurance options to protect you and your family. Remain at the top of your career by learning about trends and growing as a teacher leader with exclusive access to best practice real-world videos, lessons, and peer coaching through the Teaching Channel. Utilize teacher advocate articles written for teachers by teachers, discover employment opportunities, and access professional development credits and certification exam support.
KDP's board of directors and more than 20,000 KDP members are cheering for your success. Those you teach will be impacted greatly by your wisdom, guidance, excellence, and compassion. And now, we are thrilled to celebrate you as you launch into the next stage of your career. Whether you're transitioning to a new institution to receive another degree, launching your teaching career, or anything in between, you all share common bonds as passionate and committed educators who are also members of a unique, exclusive National Professional Association and Honor Society for Educators with KDP.
As an esteemed KDP Honor Society member, we welcome you to KDP's National Professional Association for Educators. For any questions or support, please contact the KDP Member Experience team at membership@kdp.org. Connect with KDP on social media, and please share your graduation and teaching photos using the hashtag KDPProud.
It is our pleasure and honor to celebrate each of you individually. The following video features KDP members who are graduating. As the slides appear with your last name in alphabetical order, please feel free to take a screenshot or a photo to capture your special recognition.
Our celebration of your success continues with this video. The end of the video concludes today's ceremony. However, a recording of this ceremony will be sent to you via email in a couple of days. After the ceremony, I will remain online to review benefits to support you as a professional educator and answer any questions you may have. Otherwise, congratulations again, and we hope you have a lovely summer.
Congratulations! Bravo!
Yay.
Bravo, bravo.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Great job, everyone. Thank you so much for sharing and participating in this ceremony. We really appreciate hearing about all of the exciting things you're going to do after you've completed your degree. So that's just super to see all those wonderful stories. We want to continue celebrating you and continue supporting you throughout your career. So as I mentioned, I'm here for you to answer any questions you have about your membership or how I might be able to support you throughout your professional career or the next stage of your degree. So if you have specific questions, I'd love to hear from you. Let's start that way. And you can share with me anything that you're needing to best support you. So please feel free to share either in the chat or come off mute. Love to hear from you and make sure that we're supporting you as best as we can. What is it doing? Not sure what it was doing there. There we go. Hopefully that works. It's still wanting to share this screen, and I'm specifically telling it not to share. I'm telling it which one I want to share, but it's not sharing the right screen. Let's try this one. See if this makes it better. Okay, great. All right. So for those that are still with us, I'm happy to talk about some specific things that are going to be able to help you throughout your career. So I want to specifically go to the KDP website because I want you to be able to see how to access some of these things. So specifically under the exclusive benefits area, there are going to be things here that you may have taken advantage of while you were in your university program, which is wonderful. We hope you would do that. But we also want to make sure that you're taking advantage of some specific things that might be able to help you throughout your career. So specifically the teaching channel. If you have not heard about the teaching channel is a great resource because it includes more than 2,000 videos that are real world best practice videos for all grade levels, all subject areas, and additional areas such as classroom management and things like that and working with parents. So this is a benefit that is included with your membership. So it is something that you have access to, and you should go in and take full advantage of it. So as I mentioned, you have the videos in here, but you also have mentoring and mentorship and coaching support through this program, as well as a KDP member, you can also get discounts on graduate courses through the teaching channel. So that might be something that you're looking for additional work past your degree, but I encourage you to go in here. You do need to be logged in to access this. If you go to the Teaching Channel's website, you won't be able to access the free version of this. So we need you to come through the website, log in to come to this page to pass through and get to those videos. So just simply click here on Access Teaching Channel. Again, make sure you're logged in up here so that you can access that area. Additionally, we talked about earlier during the ceremony, the Rooted Teacher. The Rooted Teacher program is really designed to help you inside and outside of the classroom. This is for whole person wellness, to make sure that you are being successful in your personal relationships as well as in your professional environment. So the Rooted Teacher provides a podcast that addresses specific issues that you might be facing while you're in your workplace or with your family, situations of that nature. And this podcast, again, is part of your membership. It's already included in what you have available to you. So we hope you take full advantage of it. Additionally, there are microlearning videos that also address these specific issues. Between the videos as well as the podcast, this can help you throughout your career, especially since these are lined up to go through a typical school year, if you will. There are also great resources as well as free screensavers and lock screens and things that you can download. And all of the podcasts are available through all of the primary podcast providers out there. So we definitely encourage you to take advantage of that. Again, that is all included as part of your membership. For those that are going into working in the classroom, we do have classroom teacher grants available. Those will be opening in the fall. We give out hundreds and hundreds of dollars each fall for projects and programs that are in your classroom. So if you're needing additional resources or materials or anything of that nature that you might be able to use, our members who are working in a pre-K through 12 environment can sign up for these and possibly receive a special grant funding for that program. So we certainly hope you will take advantage of that as well. Also under exclusive benefits, if you are continuing on to another program in the future, or if you just need additional funding to help support professional development or an additional certification, once you're in the workplace, we have scholarships at all levels, all degree levels that are available to you. Many of you may have seen that we had scholarships open this spring. We're awarding, about $113,000 this year in scholarships. So we hope that you will consider those in the future if you're ever needing additional financial support for your programs. Again, this is something that opens in the spring that we award each year. Additionally, we have a lot of other resources like the Teacher Advocate by KDP. This is our award-winning online magazine that is written by members, by teachers, for teachers. So it addresses all sorts of classroom issues that you might have, dealing with IEPs, working with technology in the classroom, working with parents or guardians, all sorts of issues that you might be dealing with in your work during your professional lives. So they're a great resource to be able to access here as well. I noticed several folks were working on research. If you are interested in additional research resources, the Educational Forum and the KDP Record, those archives are available as well that you can access through a subscription for the Educational Forum, or the KDP Record is available for all members. All the history of KDP Record is available for you as well during research. If you're needing particular support during certification exam preparation, we do have two great partners in this program. Both Passage Prep and 240 Tutoring have a 50% discount for KDP members to use the certification resources to prepare for the exam. And both of them guarantee money back if you do not pass the exam using their tools. So please take advantage of those resources if you're needing additional support in that area. We also mentioned that we have the Career Center and help finding a particular position. As a member, you can log in here and take full advantage of all of these resources. This includes suggestions for helping with cover letters, looking at qualifications and portfolio development, how to prepare for a job search, interviewing techniques, things of that nature. Or if you're considering going into being an administrator or college faculty, there are resources here for you as well to access. Additionally, we have our online job board that you can post your resume, search for positions, or get job alerts on specific job categories that you're looking for. And also, you do have access to our Land Your Dream Job webinar, which is part of your membership as well and can access when you are logged into KDP's website. Additionally, we have many discount programs available to you, as well as many other resources that can be a part of your program, part of your work, as you are working in the profession. Are there any questions about any of these?
No.
Of course, we also want to make sure that you're taking full advantage of the communities. Our online communities allow you to be able to interact with other colleagues that are going through many of the same things that you are going through, whether you're transitioning into a new career or transitioning into another degree. The online communities are here for you, both the open forum, which is for all KDP members, but also specialized communities that can be specific for states or subject areas that you might be interested in learning more about. So we have uh, examples of sub-communities here could be the Arkansas Teachers Network or the Artificial Intelligence for Teachers Network that we have available too. Classroom management, doctoral learners community. You can be asking questions, getting advice, sharing the success that you have in these environments as well. So we hope you take full advantage of these. And if you ever need assistance with any of the things that I'm referring to today, always feel free to reach out to us at membership@kdp.org. You can contact me directly. My number is 317-829-1528. I'll put that in the chat as well so that you can access that. You can text me or call me at any time.
Congratulations, everyone, and thank you for attending. This concludes our ceremony and benefits session. Have a good evening and enjoy your summer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations, Nirmala.